Three, two. Okay. Wait a minute. There we go. There we go. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. It is 12:01 p.m. the 2nd of February 2025. And I just want to talk about dreams and to choose to give up or don't. Uh, Everything has consequences, that's obvious. Everything has consequences and everything has a reward of sorts, and everything has a punishment and a sentence of sorts. Um, Giving up on a dream it's, I don't even know if it's a privilege to even think about. Uh, but um, but as I start growing up with age, I think that growing up with a dream and doing something towards that dream seems like a privilege that no one can afford, at least in my country. Um, Now, why is that? It's simple. Um, on school, we are taught, we were taught very specific things and very specific ways that would basically render us nothing as nothing more than just meat, nothing more than just a resource. That's it. We were taught that we were not persons, and we knew that because we grew up in such circumstances when where everyone is just a blank face working for surviving, and that you have to fight to survive, that you have to screw over all the other people so that you get to live get to live um, live. That has changed for better, allowing people to follow the same road, but this time for better. Um, this time people are more uh, are younger and somewhat more passionate about simpler jobs. Uh, Still, there's a. I want to think this isn't the truth. This is just my imagination. I want to think that there is still a divide between those who can dream and those who just can't, who those who just cannot afford to even dream about anything. Um, a big factor of it, which is a double or triple-edged sword, it's the internet and basically that everyone now has a phone of sorts, and that everyone has an access to the entire world. Uh, I have already talked about it, but people usually don't give a fuck about bettering themselves because why? Why do that? Why bettering one's life? Why stop drinking? Why start doing exercise? Why stop violent? But why should I stop being violent towards a another human? No, there's no incentive. There's no reason to do that, and there's no reason because they're just no dreams. When we were kids, we were able to dream about some very simple things. Like, I want to be a policeman, I want to be an astronaut, I want to be a fireman, I want to be a rock star. When you were growing up with a bad government or something like that, with a flawed education, with a flawed society that maybe isn't divided by race, but is divided by wealth, and that is the story of the world. Those who have money and power, and those who have not. Simple as that. And so when you were growing up, you would just see eventually people just not knowing what they wanted to be as adults. But you started to see, if you open your eyes, because once again, that's a choice. And so far, opening my eyes has given me nothing. That's my fault, but just opening your eyes to the real world gives you nothing. There's no incentive to being good, to being free. Um, so when you start to growing up and you start to see that people just follow what they are told without second guessing, and when I mean follow, I mean they follow what they are told, what they are taught, be it bad, which is mostly the case, or be it good, which is hardly the case. Then you start to process, if you open your eyes, you start to process the facts, and you start to see yourself as a true outcast, in the sense of going essentially to the core against the society that surrounds you. And you feel that way because you, if you've done it right, are mostly thinking about the good that is not there. And if you are thinking that way towards bad, you are thinking towards, how can I make myself filthy rich because of all these dumbass people who are barely people. So, in that case, all those dumbass people, all those barely people, just lack a dream, but have motivation. And I wanna say that in my country, at least where I live, in the entire metropolitan area, there is materialism as fuck, but there is an incentive of making huge mistakes, like having kids at age 15 or something like that. There is a huge mistake of bringing a child into this world without, because of just wanting to fuck. That is common as fuck. That mistake can lead to a motivation towards non-materialistic things, towards more experience of life as a family, and the quality of life of those people are just, it's just bad in all ways. It's just bad mentally and physically and socially. It's bad, and I am sure that that's the tale of the world. That is universal. But then there's people who are motivated for material things, and but fairly, like, damn, I didn't grow up with a house. I didn't grow up with a goddamn good television. I didn't grow up with a bed. I didn't grow up with clean water. I didn't grow up with good food. Well, there's good food, but I didn't grow up with not feeling hungry all the time. Then those people motivated towards money, not towards status, just money, just buying a house and getting to that motivation, not dream, just the motivation by any means. Um, Recently, towards legal means, which is can be possible, but still you are seeing your entire life towards that goal, that motivation. That is not a dream, which is, I don't know, it's depressing to me. And then there's just people who want to pretend that they are rich and that they have power that lead to nowhere. And then they are the people who are rich and have the power who just don't care. They just don't care. And all of those people share something, truly something in common. From the very core, there's just no dreams. They partake in nothing, in no culture that respects humanity or history in any way. They just consume and produce and consume and produce because of very different necessities or very different responses and answers. But the problem, the question is the exact same. They just, I don't know. I think this can put me in trouble, but I think I have to say it. Because if I'm wrong, at least I can change my ways of thinking this way. And I think that those people who are, I don't know, 80% of the world are just not like history. There is no culture, there is no history to be taught, there is no real human motive to drive these billions of people. There is only uncivilized goal of surviving and trying to one day follow the culture of those who I can count with my fucking hands. And that isn't even culture because that's just a profit. So when, so in my eyes, and I hope I'm stupidly wrong, actually, in my eyes, all the people who just live without a dream, without a true motivation, without purpose, just bring cultures to a dead end. They just kill cultures, they just kill the history, they just kill the land, they just kill themselves, they just kill humanity. But humanity, or at least some part of humanity, allowed this act to happen in the first way, in the first place. And now I am contemplating if everything around me is telling me to work at 12 to 12, which is good living, for one. And I could move upwards. I could. I could study while I work, and eventually I could. Oh, wait, you can't grow up because the bosses are not willing to give you their place. And also because the boss's daughter, the boss's son, the boss's brother, the boss's cousin needs that place. That, of course, they don't have any qualifications, but yeah, you don't have any future. And everything is telling me that. Maybe if I work in the government, that can be good. That can be sincerely good. But that's it. No, I love my country, but I will die before I make it worse. If I just become one more who does nothing but make it worse. And I don't know. I guess it's balance, you know? Physically, I am extremely healthy. I get rest. I get food, delicious food. I get no noise. I get noise, but I get no noise. I get clean air. And I get safety. And I get sun. And I get wind. And I get grounds and trees and animals. Physically, I am extremely lucky and extremely privileged. Excuse me. So, yeah, I'm extremely privileged and I'm always all the fucking days grateful because I know I didn't work for this. And in the other hand, everything, almost everything, is against basically me. My personality is beyond my beliefs, and yet because I cling to humanity, each time they go against me, it hurts. It actually hurts my soul, my heart, my mind, because I believe in my roots, in this land that has gave me everything, be it good, be it bad. And every time I see that there's nothing, almost nothing left of these lands, it hurts me that everyone defends it, that everyone defends the killer, the murderer, without a purpose, with its only purpose, not even a fucking dream, being gold, being women, gold, it's silk, fruit. So yeah, I guess everything in life is balance. I physically live extremely well, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, shit, it's every day. Every day. Every day I'm thinking that maybe I should give up. and start giving money toward my loved ones. I should just work for them. I should just help them. Each day I should just give up and work. I should just give up and accept that there is no culture. Each day I should accept that the Chinese and the Americans are just going to, and Japanese are just, and Koreans, and the Europeans. Each day I should accept that the first world countries are our masters in every way. That our literal food, that our every product, that our every culture, that our every teaching, and that our very indoctrination is not even ours, is from the first world countries. I should just give up, because that way I can see and enjoy my family becoming just a bit more wealthy and spend time with them, quality time with them. There's no materialism, but there is the happiness of having money, which is true. I will accept that money has given me unimaginable amounts of fun and happiness, because otherwise this isn't the ancient times anymore. Otherwise I would be trafficked or used to beg as a kid, used to beg and get all the money, or trafficked, or maybe used to for illegal practices, brainwashed, or just killed, you know? So that's the other alternative. It's fucked up, right? But it is true. There's only other alternative to this, and it's the worst. It's just 1 kilometer away. I won't give up on my dream. I am every day, and it feels good. It feels too good to follow your dreams and to see them grow, to see them actually do something, to actually grow and to develop. My music, I am in love and grateful to the life and to this world that I can make music, that I'm good at it. I'm good, and I love that I can be good. I'm working till I get that fucking video game, so that every one of you can play it and enjoy it, and maybe even, I don't know, becomes fan of it and that work that I made. I'm basically following the stupid dream of an artist, of music and writing and modeling, and then of telling a story and that can be interacted, of making a game, of giving people fun and making them laugh and making them like feel sad, and then making them angry, and then making them feel epic, and at the end give back to the world that gave me my happiness when I otherwise could not have it. And that happiness was because of money. Money is just a tool. And that happiness cost me, what do you say, some 200 plus 10, it cost me somewhat about $210. Well, it didn't cost me, it cost my parents that bought us a a a a a, a video console, a video game console, in a single game. And because of the work of humans, either motivated or with a dream, when they come up together and work on something good, they can do so much good in the world without them even know. And I want to be that. I want to give back to the world, at least before I give up, before I no longer exist as a human and just become no one, just motivated by surviving. I want to give up before I do that. Follow your goddamn dreams, but do something about them. And let it be known, you have everything against you. Even if you have money, it doesn't matter. Money will help. But money cannot buy people. Money cannot buy love. Can buy happiness, but that only lasts so much. People are what matter most. And sadly, if you follow your dreams, you will be alone for a while. Or maybe there's some people who just support you. And you should be thankful. Every day. You can say it to them, you cannot say it to them. You should be thinking every day, thank you. I am almost alone, and I can do this, but it would be worthless without these single people, with this single human being, and its love, and its just being good. So let it be known that you have everything against you if you follow your dreams. Let it be known that it is hard, regardless of your expertise, to follow your goddamn dreams. And let it be known that each day that you advance with those dreams, that you see them come into fruition, just a little slight sliver of light coming through a dark window, you will feel what money cannot buy, what humans once were, filled with dreams and joy and hopes and reality, and bending it towards our imagination, our endless imagination. Follow your goddamn dreams and do something about them. It's hard, and you will probably be alone. But do something every day about your dreams, and when you're done, just be thankful. Do it because of you, because the world does not give a fuck. Do it because of you. Modify your dream into you, into you, into what you're going to live for you. And if the world wants it, good. If it doesn't, it's alright. Anyway, I will not give up. I have to deliver that god-forsaken video game, and the music, and a good story, and a fun video game, and I have to do it. I don't care. I know my future. I know my future. It's not good at all. I don't care. I just need to deliver it, and that's it. I don't give a fuck. It is 12:30 p.m., 2nd of February, 2025. See you.